Hello, this is Matt Cannon with my thoughts of the day. I'm out here in nature. It's been a bit since I've done a recording, so I thought I would stop by and say hi. And today I want to talk about something very simple. And like a lot of good ideas, this came to me while driving, while I was thinking of other things. And it came from the compilation of things I'm consuming. Much like a buffet or a meal, a good meal that you eat, you are consuming things. And as you consume things, they get digested in the subconscious mind, they get digested in your being, and they become part of you. And every now and then, the food bubbles up in its nutrition, and it gives you some ideas. And so today, I have a few of those ideas. And it's going to be brief, but I read a book by a guy named Nir Eyal, and I'm probably pronouncing that wrong, but he wrote a book called Indistractable. And in the book Indistractable, there's this distinction made between traction and distraction. So distraction is when you're trying to do something and you're pulled away from it. Traction is when you're trying to accomplish something and you gain momentum and you move forward in it. And one of the things that he talked about specifically is he says, it's okay to do mindless things as long as you plan to do mindless things. What's the problem is you're trying to focus on work and then the mindless things pull you away. So you have to give yourself time to do mindless things. You have to give yourself time to do things that may seem like a waste of time. Browsing the web, watching YouTube videos, doing something that's just very simple and basic. But as long as you're doing it with the intention that, hey, I know that this is a thing that I want to do with some definite purpose, then you create mindfulness out of it. Because you're doing it mindfully. As long as you're doing mindless things mindfully, it leads towards something good. And that was one of the things I was thinking of. Recently, I've been spending time on purpose doing mindless things before I go to bed. And what I find is that when I do the mindless things with a purpose, I feel more mindful. There's this big rage of everyone wanting to be mindful, everyone wanting to do mindful things and mindfulness. And mindfulness comes from an emptying of all the baggage that you're carrying in your mind. And so when you do mindless things and you just do it on purpose and focus on it, it has the ability to lead you more towards a mindful place. And so I was just thinking of that recently. Mindlessness leads to mindfulness as long as you do it with purpose. And there's a difference between traction and distraction. The true version of distraction is when it pulls you away from doing something that you're supposed to be doing. But if you do what you're supposed to do and you plan on purpose to do with the mindless things, it will lead you to a good place. And so that was my thought of the day. This is Matt Cannon out here in nature, signing out.